So I just got this download about narcissism. So narcissism is basically somebody that is self-absorbed. They are selfish. They are careless about other people's feelings. And in my personal opinion, they have trauma that they have not overcome yet. So that is why they are the person that they have become. And when you have been in a relationship with a narcissist and you come into the awareness of this information, it can be somewhat of a relief, because you're like, damn, now I know what I was dealing with. Now it all makes sense. Now I understand this person better. But one thing about learning about narcissism is watching those videos and taking in that content can actually become an addiction. And if you're not self-aware, you can become so consumed with that you actually stay in the role of a victim. And the reality is none of us are victims. And what I came to realize on my personal journey is that when it comes to narcissism, it comes about because of the need of validation. But when we validate ourselves and we give ourselves the love and the support that we need within, we're already fulfilled. We have a good relationship with self. A relationship outside of us is just a bonus. And we're not going to settle for anything that's unhealthy. It's going to be something that's aligned with us, something that's going to uplift us and help us to continue to evolve, versus lower our vibration and make us feel less than what we are. So I just wanted to share that because I feel like one of the things that's really prone on social media now is narcissism. It's talking about narcissists. And it's really a way to kind of point the blame outside and deflect, when really it is the responsibility of both parties to look within themselves and say, where did I go wrong? Why is it that I attracted this person? Why is it that I'm with this individual? Why is it that I overlook these things and stay in this situation? And sometimes, needless to say, that is something that is difficult to do. But it all starts with coming to that acceptance that, yes, this is the person that I chose. But what is it that I learned from this situation? What is it that I can do better next time? And also, how is it that I need to fill up my cup? How is it that I can better serve myself so I'm not looking for a relationship because of the service that I lack for myself? So that is pretty much my thoughts when it comes to narcissism. Another thing that I would say is that you got to be patient with yourself and really forgive yourself. I feel like that's where healing begins, is when you get to that place where you can say, I forgive me, you know. And another thing that I would say, because you can replay those memories and look back on the past and say woulda, coulda, shoulda, or why did this happen to me, etc., etc. In order to stop yourself from doing that, one of the things that I think is good to do is write down a list. Write down a list of everything that you learned from that situation and everything that you gained from that situation. Because when you first started out with that person, there was love there. There was an attraction there. That person pulled you in for a reason. So I think that not only being able to look at the person's flaws and the things that they did wrong is important, But it's just as important to be able to see the blessings that you gain from that situation. Because the fact that you overcame it, the fact that you can say that you're no longer in that situation, you're out of it now, is a blessing in itself. And that's something that you had to go through to prepare you for better. So that's kind of like the way that I look at it, you know. Every relationship, whether you view it as bad or evil, it's a part of your journey. It's a part of our journey in life. And I feel like, for me personally, it kind of does myself a disservice to hold on to resentment and things that keep me stuck in a place where I feel bitter about a relationship that I'm no longer in. You know, so it's just like, you got to get to the point where you let that shit go and you say, I'm not going to continue to feed myself this poison. Because as long as you continue to feed into the narcissist point of view, and that this person is evil, they're a demon, and this, that, the third, the longer you can stay in that place and prolong your healing process. So that is pretty much it for this video today. That's what was on my mind in regards to narcissists. So I just wanted to share that for anybody out there who may be going through a relationship or a situation where you're dealing with a narcissist. It's kind of like going down a rabbit hole. And really, at the end of the day, I feel like it's important to be obsessed with your own healing. That's pretty much it for this video. I appreciate you all tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one.